There comes a point in every person's life when you must make a choice, stay the same or evolve. Weakness isn't something we're born with. It's something we feed every time we choose comfort over challenge, excuses over effort, and doubt over belief. But there's a moment when you realize enough is enough. You're done living below your potential. You're done letting fear run the show. It's time to grind. No more waiting for motivation. No more complaining about what you don't have. What you need is already inside you: the fire, the strength, the purpose. The grind is not about talent, it's about consistency. It's about waking up every day ready to fight for what you want, even when you don't feel like it. You see, weakness fades the moment discipline takes over. When you stop negotiating with your excuses, when you stop letting your emotions dictate your actions, that's when you become unstoppable. Success is not found in comfort. It's built in struggle, in silence, in the unseen hours where no one claps for you, but you keep moving anyway. Pain is part of the process. Doubt is part of the journey. You can't grow without being uncomfortable. Every great story began with someone who refused to quit when things got hard. Every winner once walked through darkness, but they didn't stop there, they fought through it. This is your season to rise, to push beyond what you thought was possible. The weak mindset, the self-doubt, the fear it all ends now, replace it with focus, effort, and belief. The grind will test you, but it will also transform you. So stand tall, breathe deep, and get ready to fight for your dreams like your life depends on it, because it does. No more weakness. It's time to grind harder, longer, stronger, until you become everything you were meant to be. Excuses are the invisible chains that keep you from becoming who you're meant to be. Every time you say, "I can't," "I don't have time," or "I'll start tomorrow," you hand your power over to fear. Excuses are comfort in disguise. They protect your ego from failure, but destroy your potential for greatness. The truth is, no one cares about your excuses. The world only respects results. The strong don't wait for perfect conditions, they create them. Every minute you spend defending your excuses is a minute stolen from your dream. If you want to grow, you must take full responsibility for your life. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. Success doesn't require luck or talent. It demands ownership, accountability, and relentless action. You don't need a new opportunity. You need a new mind, one that refuses to tolerate weakness disguised as justification. Comfort is the slow poison that kills ambition. The moment you choose comfort over challenge, you stop growing. Every great achievement was born in discomfort. Every champion trained when they didn't want to. Every visionary worked when others rested. Discomfort is not punishment, it's progress in disguise. You have to learn to love the pain, to find power in the struggle, to see obstacles not as roadblocks but as stepping stones. The grind is supposed to hurt. It's the friction that shapes your character. If you want to be strong, you must willingly walk into the fire of discomfort and stay there until it no longer burns. The weak run from struggle, the strong embrace it, knowing that growth doesn't come from ease, it comes from endurance. Discipline is the art of doing what must be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the silent force behind every great success story. Motivation will fade, feelings will shift, but discipline stays. It's the promise you keep to yourself when no one's watching. Discipline means waking up early when your bed feels warm, saying no to distractions when temptation calls, and showing up every single day, no matter how you feel. When you're disciplined, you no longer wait for the perfect mood. You act from purpose, not emotion. Discipline transforms ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. It's not about perfection, it's about persistence. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you strengthen your mind, your habits, and your resolve. Discipline is not a punishment, it's a declaration that you will not be defeated by weakness. Pain is life's greatest teacher if you're willing to listen. Most people fear pain and run from it, not realizing that every ounce of discomfort carries a lesson that could change their life. Pain doesn't mean you're broken, it means you're being rebuilt. Every setback, every heartbreak, every failure is a spark, a signal that you're being pushed toward a higher version of yourself. Instead of running from the struggle, you must learn to use it. Let it fuel your determination. Let it sharpen your focus, let it harden your resolve. The fire that burns you can also forge you if you stand in it long enough. The weak see pain as an ending, the strong see it as the beginning of transformation. Every champion carries the scars of their pain as proof that they refused to be destroyed by it. Consistency is the foundation of mastery. It's not about how fast you move. It's about how long you're willing to keep moving. The grind doesn't reward the one who works hardest for a day, it rewards the one who refuses to stop for years. Success is built in silence, in the repetition of the small, boring actions that no one else wants to do. Every day you show up, even when it's hard, you are compounding progress. The results won't appear immediately, but they will come slowly, then suddenly. Consistency is what separates the committed from the casual. You cannot build greatness with occasional effort. It requires daily focus, daily effort, and daily sacrifice. The path may be long, the progress may be invisible, but every step forward is a victory over the version of you that once gave up too soon. Your mind is the battlefield on which every victory and defeat is decided. You can have talent, resources, and opportunity, but without the right mindset, you'll sabotage it all. The thoughts you entertain become the life you live. If you constantly feed your mind with fear, negativity, and self-doubt, weakness will rule your actions. But when you fill it with belief, gratitude, focus, and hunger, you become unstoppable. The mind is a muscle, it needs to be trained daily. You must replace every limiting belief with empowering truth. The moment you take control of your thoughts, you take control of your destiny. Winners think differently, they see possibilities where others see problems. They focus on solutions, not setbacks. They speak strength into their lives until strength becomes their identity. The mind is your greatest weapon, sharpen it. Protect it, master it. Grinding without a purpose leads to exhaustion, but grinding with purpose leads to elevation. You must know why you wake up every day, why you push through pain, why you keep going when everything in you says stop. Your purpose is your anchor, it keeps you grounded when life gets heavy, and it fuels your drive when you feel empty. When your grind is connected to something meaningful, your family, your dream, your legacy, quitting is no longer an option. Purpose turns sacrifice into strength. It gives your struggle meaning. It makes every failure a lesson, every challenge a step closer to destiny. When you grind with purpose, the noise fades, the distractions disappear, and your focus sharpens into something unstoppable. You stop chasing validation and start chasing impact. The grind becomes your identity, your peace, your way of life. Now look at where you stand. Everything you've been through, the pain, the struggle, the sleepless nights, it all led you here. You didn't come this far to stop now. You didn't survive the storms just to quit when the sky is finally clearing. You were built for this. Every failure carved strength into your soul. Every challenge taught you resilience. Every sacrifice shaped you into something unstoppable. So from this moment forward, you rise differently. You walk with fire in your heart and purpose in your stride. You speak less and work more. You stop chasing approval and start chasing greatness. The weak mindset is gone, replaced by unshakable focus and hunger. The world doesn't owe you anything, but you owe it to yourself to become everything you were born to be. You owe it to the dream inside you that refuses to die. You owe it to your future self, the one who's counting on you to never give up. So stand tall, lock in, breathe deep. The time for weakness has ended. The time for power, discipline, and purpose has begun.